Welcome back to Miami and welcome to qualifying. Only raw speed will separate these drivers today, but the question is, who's got what it takes to get pole?
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Here's a quick position rundown for you. The top 5 are the fastest lap at the moment, 1:25.6. Verstappen, Senna, Tsunoda, Schumacher and Russell. We've been pushed down to P22.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend, so we'll see you all tomorrow. Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. Sitting at the southeastern coast of Florida, the Miami International Autodrome has 19 corners and 3.36 miles of racing. It's a circuit designed to encourage close racing while meeting the highest safety standards. Either way, I'm sure it's one that will please the fans. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Ayrton Senna alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Tsunoda, Michael Schumacher, and Russell, Ocon, Piastri, Leclerc and Alex Albon, Behrman, Colapinto, Isaac Hadjar and Hülkenberg, Gasly, Hakkinen, Andrea Kimi Antonelli and Tim Tramnitz, Bortoletto, Aaron, Doohan and Zach O'Sullivan rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we used.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Right, I know you're hot in the cockpit, but your tyres are going to be even hotter. You're going to have to work extra hard today to keep them cool. Okay, stand by. We see a problem our end and we're looking into it. Okay, looks like a mechanical failure. We're going to have to ask you to find a safe spot to retire. Sorry about that, mate. Okay, this is serious. We need you to retire as soon as possible. You're pushing too hard. It's causing your gearbox to take increased wear. Just be careful.
I'm so sorry, guys.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying and of course the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see you next time. Welcome back to Miami and welcome to qualifying. Only raw speed will separate these drivers today, but the question is, who's got what it takes to get pole?
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Radio check.
Here are the top 5 cars as things stand. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:25.8. Senna, Albon, Piastri, Ocon and Verstappen. Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
That was awesome, guys. Very good job. Great job.
Welcome to the Miami International Autodrome, home of the Miami Grand Prix. This exciting track circumnavigates the Hard Rock Stadium, home to the National Football League outfit, the Miami Dolphins. With great opportunities for wheel-to-wheel battles featuring 19 corners, 3.36 miles long and expected average speeds of 138 miles an hour, the Miami International Autodrome will be sure to create lots of chances to overtake. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Ayrton Senna completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Piastri, Esteban Ocon, and Verstappen, Tsunoda, Michael Schumacher, Leclerc and Ollie Behrman, Hakkinen, Hadjar, Nico Hülkenberg and Colapinto, Gasly, Antonelli, Tim Tramnitz and George Russell, Bortoletto, O'Sullivan, Aaron and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. So we're getting close to the start of the race. What will this driver be experiencing? Big nerves? Big excitement? What?
Always extra nerves at the start of the race, Scruffy. It's probably at the start of the race, it's where your heart rate's at its highest in anticipation, and you've got to be in the right mindset. You've got to be thinking there inside the car, what can go right? How can I be opportunistic rather than what can go wrong, and how do I protect my position? Look forward and stay positive. It's easy to say, very hard to do when you're in that position.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. first position, front of the pack. Car behind you is Senna. They're on fresh mediums. You've got 10 laps until your pit window opens. Pit window opens in 10 laps. 27 laps to go. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
Okay, mate, okay.
All right, if we play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race. I know over here, but there's a good opportunity to get this start spot on. Come on. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. There are 22 laps of fuel remaining. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Gap to your teammate behind, 4.0 seconds. Okay, fuel levels now at 19 laps. 19 laps. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. With the safety car out, this is a good opportunity to pit. We'll be a bit longer than planned on the next tyres, but we can make it work. Just remember, we'll probably lose track position.
Yep.
Confirmed. Alexander's in the pits. Alexander in the pits. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, we're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car. Alexander's coming in for his stop now. Okay, as things stand, we're going to be 5th in the championship. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety car's reached the pit lane. Okay, clear. Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Piastri's behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Your pit window's now open, pit window is open. Gap to your teammate behind, 20.7 seconds. Okay, as things stand, we're going to be 5th in the championship. Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race. The Mercedes driver's ahead of you now. Piastri's ahead of you. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 16 laps old. Time last lap, 1 minute 30.5. Okay, so they're extending their advantage by 2 seconds a lap at the moment. Final lap, final lap. Push, push. Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes.
Yes, sir. Good job, lads. All right, let's keep pushing.
And an award-winning day for Oscar Piastri as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
Well, are we looking at a champion in waiting today, Crofty, with that kind of performance? They were driving with the kind of lack of pressure that you quite often see when a driver knows. They just know within themselves that that championship is within their reach.
And once all the hard work is over, and after lap of brilliant racing, it's time now to celebrate with our podium trio. They give out trophies for the winners. Today, they're Oscars. Your winner today, Oscar Piastri. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Big opportunity, boss. A potential title sponsor wants to strike a deal at the next negotiations.
Hey, Chief. Engineering need your attention on something. Hey, Chief. Just a reminder to kick off some research projects. We don't want to fall behind our rivals, and we haven't got anything in the pipeline at the moment. Thanks.